Mathematics is a language used in reasoning and proving. We can relate logic as an equation. In logic, we use the terms if P then Q. So in an equation, if we add 1 with 1, we get 2, just like logic. Mathematics is known to be rooted in logic and reasoning. It's an important tool to deal with practical problems in life because without logical reasoning, there will be no order and chaos will ensue. No one will be able to understand how anything works. Science and math would not have prospered. That is why I considered math as a language. Mathematics in finance. Money is just a number, used to describe the worth of something. It's the basic math of how much you have, how much you'll give, and how much will be returned. Without math, we would be spending money here and there without giving any thought of how much. We would be spending our money very unwisely. I can use math in finance to calculate if I save this amount of money for this amount of days. On this day, I can gain this amount of money to buy whatever I want on that particular day. See, math is everywhere, even in finance.
Decoding theory and cryptography. Let's say we have Alice and Bob. Alice and Bob love talking on the phone, telling how much they love each other or how their day went. But there's one thing. Let's say their neighbor, Cecilia, is a very eavesdropping woman. How can we make Cecilia stop eavesdropping? Simple. We have decoding theory and cryptography. Cryptography is basically the art of enciphering and deciphering, let's say, text or probably a set of sentences through means that only you and whoever you're talking to will understand. There's a lot of ways to encipher or decipher your messages. We call this cipher systems or secret ways to send your messages. Basically, the goal of cryptography is actually to create messages that sound senseless because of the letters, but once you decode them, there's actually secret meaning. On the other hand, coding theory is the study of codes.
For example, autocorrect. When you spell something wrong, or if the phone thinks you spelled something wrong, it tries its best to autocorrect it. Without math, we wouldn't have this function. So math is very important in communication technologies.
Math and its measure for efficiency. Have you ever been stuck in traffic, especially in the rush hour? You would say to yourself, gosh, this route is not efficient. So math and efficiency complement each other. We model it through this method called linear programming. Basically, you express two variables as a line. You find the region where they both intersect, and you just find a certain set of points that brings out the best output. You would want to maximize that, because if you didn't, you'd be doomed. I hope you learned at least how to find the best route from your home going to work or to your best hangout place or whatever there may be. Remember, when you're on the road, do find the best route.
Mathematics in decision sciences. We can relate our outcomes and our consequences as numbers, kind of like finance and efficiency. For example, when voting, you would want to decide on the most reliable candidate, so you look into their records, then statistically and arithmetically judge them, then make your decision. Another example is game theory. You would want your opponent to get the minimum value and you the maximum value. Just like a competition, you control the outcome in order for you to win. So basically, that's what math is used for in making decisions.
mathematics and art. What if I told you that both of them go together? Well, that's your topic for today for Vlog 101. What are patterns? Patterns are a repetitive, decorative design. Now, when you have a set of objects that have a given pattern, you call that a sequence. On the other hand, you have an isometries. These are ways to preserve distance by replicating an object. Sequences, isometries, and patterns are helpful in math and art. And of course, without patterns and isometries, we wouldn't have art. Mathematics in the modern world. I should say, this subject is very interesting. Now, I said that it was hard at first, but as you journey through, it's enlightening. And once you finish that course, you look back and you would say, oh, mathematics is beautiful. I haven't seen mathematics in a new level without going through this subject. Now, with that, we conclude Vlog 101. We conclude this rundown on mathematics in the modern world. Now, remember, math will always be by your side until you die. So appreciate mathematics, even if it's hard, even if you don't like it because you failed that subject, even if you don't like it because it looks so hard, you will still need mathematics. Don't live under a rock telling yourself that you don't need mathematics because it's by your side. It's what you would take regardless of your course. And I should say, if you're an incoming freshman or an incoming student who would take up this subject, you will literally love this subject. So appreciate this one. So that's all for Vlog 101. Thank you for tuning with us all this time, and I do hope you appreciate this subject.